Check your gear and weapons. Enemies are dropping in.
Drop them! Switching mags.
Enemies dropping into the AO. All stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone. Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy. Enemy soldier incoming. Marking the rest of them.
Loading new mag.
Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. You have reinforcements inbound. Ten remain. You're almost done here. We've got 10 squads active in the field. Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Your squad mate left the AO. We'll reduce your redeployment time. Your squad made it to the safe zone. Gas is closing in. Your squad is down. Stay alive and bring them back. You are one of 10 remaining. Not bad. We lost that one, but we'll get a W next time.
Already getting shit, teammate. Crazy. Like, why do these niggas even play the game, bro? For real. Gang in there. Hey, bro, why you telling all my people's secrets? I know, I'm just messing with you. That shit real though.
Enemy dropping into the AO. We're heading to the war zone. Get geared up. Stand by. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment. Resurgence. Stay alive. Got a contract here.
Get ready to jump.
Oh yeah, it's strategic.
Reinforcing armor. They're on me. Man down. Bleed down.
This sound like a pre-United States GTA, bro. This shit would be fucking lit. Yeah, dude, that shit would be fire. It's kind of like what they should do with Red Dead, bro. That should be the next Red Dead game.
Squad mates back on station. Good work. have reinforcements inbound.
Oh shit, bro. That's a good fucking idea on you. You know how to do a poor man's patent? You know how to patent things and like make them yours, your ideas and shit? Yes, sir, you know it. That shit real as fuck. Yeah, that's that poor man patent.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Reload.
Enemy UAV
Yeah, real
overhead.
poor people know.
Soldier incoming. All squad mates are in the safe zone.
Yup. I don't know, man. There's a lot of people in the struggle that really don't know shit. They really belong there, but
Enemy airstrike in the area.
Reinforcing armor.
I mean, the funny thing is, people like, they call people nerds and shit like it's offensive, but at the end of the day, you're either gonna get called a nerd, you're gonna get called retarded, you're gonna get called gay, a bunch of shit. And out of all of them, I'd rather be a nerd, bro. Yeah, you sound jealous.
You've got a loadout drop inbound. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Enemy UAV overhead.
So, since 2014, I think that was the last, no, I think it was 2015 or something like that. But they issued a warning here in Oregon, like that we were going to get a massive earthquake that day and at a specific time, and it didn't happen. But that goes to show, like, we've already been long overdue for massive earthquake to, like, break apart the western hemisphere of our country, basically. Because that shit's going to happen. And it's overdue. Like, if you see that fucking, the volcanoes in Hawaii are constantly erupting all the time, bro. We just got issued a warning for Yellowstone, which is the scariest thing in the world, bro. Because if that goes, it's going to be Ice Age again, bro.
Contract was compromised. Stand down.
Exactly. Yeah, but now they closed off the entire Yellowstone Park, bro. Can't go there right now. Yeah, if that shit pops off, bro, you kiss our ass goodbye. I don't know. I mean, unless you go up north and you learn how to live in that shit real quick, you know what I'm saying? I would do that.
Ready for
You're
action.
getting another chance. Weapons free.
Because when Yellowstone erupts, the smoke and the soot and everything from the eruption
Keep the pressure on.
will be so fucking massive, it'll block out the sun.
Silly you.
And we won't,
Get away.
there'll be no more sun. You ever no, but you ever seen the cartoons? You ever seen the cartoons where they do like a volcanic eruption that's super mega and it like explodes and they show the explosion happening in outer space? That's literally what would happen if Yellowstone exploded. It's gonna pass through the atmosphere and all the smoke and shit will get stuck in the atmosphere and are, shit like that, and it'll completely block the sun out. Well, it's infinite. Well, I'm not saying the eruption will like go into outer space, but it'll reach the atmosphere to a certain layer and the all of it will get stuck there. And then it'll circulate around until it's completely full and we'll look like Jupiter type shit, bro, with that like gaseous smoke cloud going on in the fucking layers. Yeah. Oh, you best believe that shit going, bro. Think about how many people have legally fucking let out Freon into the atmosphere every day, bro. What's really crazy to think about is how easy the human species could be wiped out. Very fucking easy. But that's how they want us to be, bro. That's what we're led to believe type shit. Like you only know what the next person has taught you and what they've experienced type shit, and you take that in how you do because you perceive it differently. Like we could do the same thing, but we're not going to be the same at it type shit. But your perception of things doesn't change the reality of it. What? Yeah. Yeah, I don't believe every planet, even if planets have life and shit, I don't think their life is the same as life here. Like, we have the animals we do and the life we do type shit, but I don't think another planet would have the same thing. Like they would be more acclimated to their own climate. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why we have different skin colors and like different traits about us. You know what I'm saying? It's not, obviously it's a natural human instinct to judge something different than what you know, but to do it with hate, dude, that shit's fucking bullshit. you know. But yeah, I don't. We vary in regions, so in planets, I think we'd be totally different. Like maybe we'd have an armor shell or something. Like who knows? Like the skin would be thicker or made of something different. I've always thought how we all came to an agreement that things look the way they do when we've never seen them type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like aliens. We all generally think aliens look the same way and we all think that like unicorns look the same and shit like that, you know, like, but we've never seen that shit. But where did that shit come from, right? I think global warming is just another government agenda. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that it's fake, but I honestly believe they already control the weather, and they recently just said that they were working on a way to control the weather during wartime, so we could use the weather against our enemy. But I feel like that was just them. That was yeah, they've already been doing that shit, but then now they're trying to pass it on to us to make it okay, like they did with fucking 9/11, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see? And them old folks don't want to hear this shit because they have a heart attack over it every time they think about it. No, it's because during their time coming up, bro, them past generations, they weren't raised to question anything, bro. They were raised to fall in line. You know what I'm saying? We ain't raised like that. I question every fucking thing, bro. I question my damn self. I question my damn self, you know? Oh man, don't get me started on the Bible, bro. That shit's crazy. Yeah, but that's a whole nother thing for me, you know, like Jesus spoke a language that only 11 people knew when he wrote that motherfucking Bible type shit. When they did that shit together and they wrote the Bible, it was in that language. How is that shit translated by anybody else and then retold again? Like, that's some bullshit. Like, if there was a library back then, you'd find that motherfucker in the fictional section. You know what I'm saying? Yup. Yup. That's what makes me think. That's what makes me think the original agenda was to make tiers and fucking make people fall in line at a certain level, right? Make an order, right? And then the people caught on to that shit and they made it their own and they swung it after they fucking crucified him. Just like anybody great with a fucking great fucking life changing thing for the whole world, an idea, they get fucking murked and then somebody makes it their own and twists it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Or like Nikola Tesla, the guy who discovered electricity, and then fucking they fucked him over, and Ben Franklin took the fucking clout. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's crazy to me is we didn't off the motherfucker who invented the nuclear bomb. You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as that fool taught the United States how to make the nuclear bomb and shit, we should have put a bullet in his head and mass produced that shit for ourselves only. Yeah, we'd be a worldwide dictatorship right now. Oh yeah. But Yeah. That makes me think about fucking Nazi scientists and all that shit during like World War II and the Cold War, bro. Like the experiments that they did were so fucking gruesome, but they were necessary. No matter what extent they went to or how much you don't agree with what they did was fucking make us better. And that's truth today because in college courses to become anything in the medical field, literally everything you're learning about medicine comes from German Scientology and their findings. Most of it, yeah, it's not 100%, but a lot of it, yeah. Here's the thing about the Vatican, bro. And I have family in Italy too, like, you know, whatever. But the thing about the Vatican is kind of like our currency here. We tell everybody it's real. We tell everybody it's worth something. We tell everybody we have it, you know. But at the end of the day, it's really not worth anything. And there's nothing there. And that's true also because of the water level rising too. The whole Vatican going under fucking water. They ain't gonna be holding on to shit for much longer, even if they are. Yeah, but that shit definitely one of them wonders of the world type shit, the fucking Vatican. Bro. Why that place is so special. There's gotta be a fucking like gateway or something. To me? No. No. God fucking doesn't interfere, bro. Plus, plus like that shit's man made, bro. I don't believe that he would. Especially probably when the people who created the churches did it out of sin type shit. I think that's rhetorical. I don't think he had a choice. Yeah. Yeah, I do believe he wanted to. No, he's not the most high. You have to understand gods are gods. Titans are above gods. I forget what's above Titans, but yeah, there's a whole like scheme to that shit too. But at the end of the day, when I take in what I've experienced with the Lord and all that shit is like there are people that don't want to because of the responsibility, and then there are people that want to because they believe they can make a difference, you know? And with everything that they say God has done, and he's done all these things already, and everything's so intricate and deep, like he obviously thought everything out. And yeah, there's no other sign that leads to anything other than him wanting to do that. Because Titans didn't want the responsibility. No, I don't know that. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe Titans aren't able to cross dimensions like that. Maybe they can give the power to, but they aren't themselves able to. Ooh, that's a really good one because there's religions that believe in Jesus and Mary, the Immaculate Conception, and then you have the religions that think that's a bunch of bullshit. And uh, I was raised, to believe in Immaculate Conception type shit, believe in Jesus Christ. But as a free thinker, and mingling in the cultures and shit, because I don't like to just blend in with my own crowd. I like to experience shit. So through other people's perception and what they've been through and how they were raised, and when they tell me, like, this is my religion and what we believe in, and we don't believe that Mary was able to conceive a child without sexual intercourse, therefore Jesus Christ doesn't exist. And that being said, it's kind of always what I thought too. Like, I don't know, man. So the fact that there's knowledge of two different things makes it iffy. I mean, anything's possible at the end of the day. Yeah, I was talking about that with Paco yesterday, and I was just like, like what if Mary was just a hoe, dude, and she was raised to not do that kind of shit. She had to keep up a certain image or whatever, and she was out doing that to the point where she got knocked up, and she had to say, "Oh, I'm a virgin. I've never had sex. I don't know how this is possible." Type shit. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly, bro. Especially because it's a contradiction too, because you're trying to make us believe in a species that in the very beginning of the story fucked us over, right? From the very beginning, that species was lying and not fucking doing what they were supposed to, right? And then later we're supposed to believe that this lady's telling us she's a virgin and she had this baby without having sex, right? And we're supposed to believe that after they ate that fucking apple? I don't know, man. Never. That don't even happen in animal species, right? know. You have to be like a fucking hermaphrodite with like the right organs or something. I don't know. That sounds like some lab shit. Nah, but like, yeah, that could happen naturally, I guess. You know, but maybe like in like a nuclear spot or something. You know what's crazy to me is the amount of times we let Russia set off nuclear bombs in the fucking Pacific Ocean. They trying to fuck up the Ring of Fire, bro. Yeah. I believe that they go through substances that are way more extreme than we could even fathom. If they exist and they actually come from another place type shit, bro. They exist and they come from another type place, you know their fucking climate is way harsher than this. But then again, our climate could be really fucking really bad for them too at the same time. I don't know. Well, yeah, there's a lot of elemental shit going on in there, bro. There's a lot of energy there. Natural source of energy and shit. Yeah, bro, you know they there. There's a lot of different instances of natural occurrences that they're involved in and that they're after type shit, but like there's very few man-made ones. Like the biggest ones that are man-made would be like the Hoover Dam type shit, like a big fucking water conductor, you know, like shit like that. Like that they'd be interested in that too, like yeah, right. Like they hop out the spaceship. They're taking fucking samples. Never know, bro. Apparently they be probing people and shit. They're trying to get to the core of humans too, not just the planet. Hey, you know what though? You know what though? A lot of autistic people really don't make a lot of logical sense. But at the end of the day, when they're smart at something, they're the best at it. You know what I'm saying? Even better than you and I. So like there is some truth in the fucking retards and the crazies, bro. Like they're just on another wavelength, bro. I believe in that. Wavelengths are a big fucking deal, man. Big fucking deal. You ever been riding in the car, bro, and you had a song in your head, bro, and you're singing that shit and you're like, the fuck, you turn on the radio and that same exact part of that same exact song is playing on the radio? That's that wavelength shit I'm talking about. And your brain runs on a frequency. All life runs on a frequency. Yeah. 'Cause, 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 Yeah, you just have to be on that frequency. Hey, bro, we should start a podcast. The depths of knowledge. Yeah, no, I feel that. No, a lot of people aren't able to comprehend or think in that way. But that's how they're brainwashed to be. You just gotta know the difference. The real ones, the free thinkers, the people that know what's up, or the people that question shit, or the people that don't agree with what's going on now, or they wake up and then randomly they're just like, "What the fuck am I doing?" Those people are everywhere, which is surprising to me. Why we're so dormant, bro? I came across some shit like that the other week, bro. I came into fucking work and there was this fucking lady standing there. And as I got out of the car, I'm all walking and shit. And she fucking like, I don't know, whatever she had said and how she said it was like she was trying to provoke my energy type shit. And I just gave her that look, like right in her fucking eyes, like we ain't doing that. I didn't give her any fucking answer or any type of energy that she was looking for. But it was like, yeah, we're not doing that, bro. Nah, but she was close, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, I could feel it. I could feel it myself, bro. Like I'm really empathetic and like intuitive, bro. Like I feel other people's thoughts and their emotions before my own most of the time. So when I get that feeling, bro, I'm just like, yeah, we're not doing that. Mm. bro. I guarantee, like, nobody ever sits there and thinks about, hey, like, you're walking around, you're in public, whatever, you see somebody, or like you're anywhere and you see a random person and they're trying to fist bump you, handshake you, any sort of contact or anything like that, and they never think, is this person a fucking psychic? Yeah. Oh yeah, bro. To try and touch your shit. Yeah. Yeah, I like your jaw. Let me punch that shit. Yeah, that's like in high school, bro. Like I always wore a hat back then. Like that was my shit, bro. Like I wouldn't let anybody disrespect my fucking hat, bro. And I'm basically like saying this shit right as the homie fucking goes and flips it off my fucking head, bro. Right after I said that shit, I literally kicked him right in the fucking face, bro. Oh, I know. That's crazy. What tribe are you? Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, my dad's from New York, and then they were out in fucking Michigan too. But I'm a Iroquois tribe. Yeah, yeah. My tribe went up into Canada for the most part, but I know there's still a lot of Iroquois here. Like they had, I think they had the most like different, basically like uh, off tribes too. Like they had the Mohicans and all the other shit. Did I what? Yeah, yeah. I'm having an issue trying to get my rights because I'm related to the chief of my tribe directly, and I'm the last of my line of blood to even collect benefits type shit. And when I tried to the first time, it was through my fucking international school, and they fucking basically came back and told them that since people in my family, the men in my family had fucking signed over their rights to join the service type shit. And I was like, yeah, it sounds like them idiots didn't read anything before signing, bro. Like, fuck, man. Like, damn, bro, y'all use us, put us on the front lines, make us code talkers, and then you strip our rights, bro? That's crazy, bro. Yeah, bro. So people think it's fucked up when I say I don't like the United States, but I don't give a fuck, bro. And when they tell me, "Oh, well then why don't you get the fuck out?" Well, that's funny because they won't let me. I'm fucking stuck here, bro. You know why? Because I had a kid here. And you know what else? I'm not with the mom anymore. They won't let me motherfucking leave, bro. I'm fucking stuck, bro. That shit's fucked up. Makes me hate this country even more. And like honestly, they've always said, "Hey, oh, this is the best place to live." You know, I told my parents like they're really old school. Like my dad was 50 when he had me. My dad was 50 when he had me. Like they're old school type shit. You know, and I told him, you know, uh, sorry, I forgot where I was even going. Yeah. Yeah. Is because the way that life was here before they came was different than anything that they'd ever lived, bro. They weren't influenced by anything outside of their own culture ever. You know what I'm saying? So they knew what the fuck was right and what the fuck was wrong. That natural instinct thinking, like when you're an infant, you know, and yeah, like when you're an infant and you're totally pure, bro. Like you don't know anything yet because you haven't been, you know, toxicated by toxic people, you know. And fucking that's basically what it was for them. They were like pure brains, you know. And when they came over here, they knew everything, bro. They knew more than they knew, and that was a problem. Yeah. You can get those crystal light water packets and use those too. Dude, the headaches and migraines from that shit is epic, bro. Yeah, that shit hurts my head the most though, bro. That shit got me fucked up. Yeah. Make me feel like who the fuck punched me from inside my dome. Hey, hey, do you believe that they put nicotine in everything? Oh my god. Out of pocket, bro. He said flashback. Right? And you still complain. Even in your free time when she ain't there, you're like, fuck, man. No, Tiefling. Bro, I got stabbed in the back with a big ass kitchen knife, and I broke my back, bro. I don't trust anybody behind me anymore. Yeah, bro, I don't trust nothing behind me no more, bro. I get to trip it out quick. Hey, we still unfazed though, bro. I'm normal. Allegedly. Like, bro, I could never be in court and hear that word without fucking laughing, bro. Allegedly. Right, like it's just hearsay. Like, why are you saying it then? Why are you saying it, bro? I allegedly meant that shit. Yeah, see, look, I'm fucking it up for y'all now. If y'all go to court and hear that word, it's over. The judge already told me I'm not guilty, allegedly. Yeah, indubitably. Yeah. I pee in pools. Roberto. Tricky dance move. Ralphie should go on Dancing with the Stars. You know what's funny to me is people refer to dumb civilians as fucking bots, like NPCs and shit. But it's like I feel like they act more like playable characters, bro. Yeah, they act like motherfuckers that's playing GTA. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's a playable character. They just be looking straight. Hey, how many of you have that problem with Tesla drivers, bro? What- I mean, besides you, no, besides you, but I always have a problem with them motherfuckers. They don't look, they just pull out type shit. Like, yeah. There's a side of town out here that the Russians like basically own and run basically, and like their neighborhoods are dipped out. Like they're fucking not even nice, bro. Like they're regular ass like ghetto almost neighborhoods, but they have exotic cars in the driveway, like a bunch of shit like that. And it's like to an extent that might be the reason why you're in this neighborhood, but obviously you're not living beyond your means type shit. Bro, these Russians are fucking insane over here, bro. Yep. Yeah. Honestly, a lot of them be walking because I know the ones over here that are like affiliated with some shit. They walk because if they're going to the bar, they're going to meet somebody or something like that, and it's on some shit. They'll walk because they know they ain't really gonna get pulled over. Like they know their rights type shit. And, like if they're going to the bar, bro, they're walking or they're getting a ride, bro. Like, they won't fucking take that chance, you know? Like they're just too smart. That's my area. No, I got a little everything over here, honestly. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got them too. Yeah, that's funny, man. When I was young, I used to hang out with some of the Asian boys, and it turned out to be a stupid young's cousin, Ty Viet Jr. And I wound up meeting Alex Fam and all of them, bro. Like that shit was crazy. I didn't realize he was tied into Portland. Yeah, they're cool as fuck, bro. Bro, how old are you? How old are you, bro? Uh, yeah, I'm almost 30. That's basically like Wedo. Yeah, pinche Wedo. Yeah, yeah, bro. A lot of people like in different countries and shit, they're racist, bro. They don't believe in mixing the races either, bro. Hey, but you said you native too, right? Then they can tell you're mixed, bro. Bro, I have a legit African American like descendant working at my work, bro, and you can tell the difference between him and any other black person I've ever fucking met. You guys are the same tribe? Oh, that's cool as fuck, man. Hell yeah. I love the Aztecs, bro. That shit's cool, man. Yeah, that's cool as fuck. I'm just over here like I'm Iroquois Indian, bro. That's so far north compared to y'all. Oh hell yeah. Yeah, see back then, bro, I honestly think everybody was just with everybody type shit. I don't really think there was any like justifiable lines. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. Like, you go back, Adam and Eve and their kids, and then their kids. You know, like that shit weird. I don't know. I don't really believe in that either. So I don't know, man. So if they started out a certain way, they looked a certain way, whatever the fuck, how did they end up changing to all these different forms? Is it by region? Yeah, that shit's crazy, isn't it? Yep. I can't think of the name of the book, but there's a story. There's a story about people that live this life in this fucking way, in this place, whatever. It's like old times type shit, like they're milking cows type shit, like blacksmithing, whatever. This is just how the story went. But there's like invisible shit that people are looking in through, like watching them, like basically from modern day today. Yeah, that shit was just a fucking cool concept, is all. I don't care who you are when you grow your shit out, bro. You prideful of that shit. I don't know why, but I be prideful as fuck of my hair. Yo, the worst part of growing your hair out is that Karen length, bro. I swear to God, bro. You gotta like tie that shit up or like fucking braid it or something, man. Like, but I ain't finna Karen myself. Yeah, you should have just twisted that shit up. Yup. Yeah. Bro, that is factual. I still to this day can't fathom that men's names were Brittany and men were wearing high heels and shit back in the day. Like men were on some feminine ass shit back then. I mean, well, now society like made it feminine, but you know, like Everything is literally based on social image and social structure, bro. Like, facts. Hey, bro, you can't be hating on the fanny pack, bro. Bro, the bonnet's fucking crazy work. Oh man. Eh. Bro, I went to the mall, bro, and I saw a bunch of the younger gen there, and they all wearing female clothes, bro. I was fucking just like, what the fuck is going on, man? What way are we going? That's why they made laws against that, I think, is because the younger gen is always on some fucking bullshit, bro. I just feel like our generation was on the right bullshit. Yeah, our generation was the best experimentation so far. Hey, no, but that's true to an extent. Like if you're doing it like publicly with strangers type shit, like yeah, that shit's kind of hard now. But like I feel like a lot of shit is just like people are saying, "Oh, it's this way," and people are starting to like they see that and they're like, "Okay, it's that way." Oh, it's been soft for a long time though. It's been soft for a long fucking time. It's crazy now. That's what it is. It's literally crazy. Like everybody's in their emotions. You know, like back in the day, bro. Like I'm in Oregon. Like I could go to Chicago. I could go to Minneapolis. I could go fucking anywhere in any fucking hood, bro, and get along with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no bullshit. Like there was still rules and structures and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just all fucking wild, bro. That shit's all out the fucking window. That's some weird shit. Yeah. Yeah. I had a similar situation as your brother, man. When I was really young and shit, my homie's older cousin, he was a part of some Mexican sets. Like this fool was notorious, bro. Like he was a big fat Mexican, but he was fast. He could fucking jump fences like crazy. Like you know all the bullshit. And one night I was chilling with the homie, and his cousin like walked up out of nowhere, bro, and he was like, "What you bang, homie?" And I was just like, I've always been kind of witty, you know, so, and I've always been a jokester type shit, so I was just like, females, you know, and this fool just started laughing, bro. He's like, hey, he fucking dapped me up and shit, and everything was cool, you know. I was just like, you know, it's whatever, but like, yeah, I totally feel that, bro. Like, that shit could go left real quick. Right. Yeah, bro. Yeah, right. No. Yeah, bro. Rest in peace, my homie Big Cat. That motherfucker was a big ass Islander fool. And like he was just like a protector of a human, bro. Like anybody he knew, like it didn't matter. He was like a bodyguard type fool, you know. But he was down to fight. Like that fool didn't really use weapons at all. And I know there was a lot of people he fought and shit like that. But one night he got in the car, and I only assume it had to be like a homie of his, someone he trusted. Because why would you get in the car with someone you don't like, type shit, or someone you think that would do you wrong, you know? And he was in the back seat apparently, allegedly, and they fucking stabbed him up and fucking just shoved him out the fucking car and left him on the road and he died type shit. Yeah, so it's like he pissed somebody off type shit. Yeah. And the crazy thing is, like, since he was Islander, like up here, a lot of the Islander, like Pacific Islanders and fucking Asians and shit like that, they run the city and like the clubs and all that shit. And so, like, his family was in that. Like, he was always there. He was a part of everything. He knew a lot of fucking people. So it could have been literally like anybody. Like, there was a fat fucking amount of people that were around us back then. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And that's basically everybody that was around, bro. No, he wasn't. No, he was an Islander. I don't think he was a part of a gang. But I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, he whooped the wrong person's ass that wanted to do something about it indirectly, you know. And that's why Draco said fights don't matter. You fucking whoop a motherfucker's ass, they just gonna come back later trying to shoot you. That's why if you're gonna fucking beat somebody up, do it all the way. Make it so they don't remember nothing, bro. Shitbag them. Fucking shitbag them, bro. Yeah. Yeah, no, no. Back in the day, if someone beat your ass and you came back and shot them, you were getting fucking shot. That was a fact. There was rules, bro. Just like that pressing civilian shit. That pressing civilian shit to get you a fucking DP or fucking killed. You know, like you don't do that shit. You don't break the fucking rules, bro. Or bringing heat or attention towards the set. You know, like that wasn't fucking respected either. I don't know. Back in the day, shit was smarter because they were really about their money and shit. And the loyalty and respect was different. Like it's different mindset. Today, everybody wants the money, but they don't want to work together to get it because they don't realize you'll get more that way. They just want to take everybody's money every fucking chance they get, like it's their last day or something. Yeah, it's like and it's like nowadays everybody just wants to be the bad guy. But honestly, that's what's portrayed to us. You know what I'm saying? Like you do that bad guy shit, you get fucking hella money, you get clout, you get all that shit, right? Now, I mean, that's just kind of what comes with it type shit. But there's also a good type shit. People get a lot of clout from doing good shit and promoting good things. It's just like a tunnel vision type fucking deal, bro. Yeah, but a lot of people that are famous today have been made famous by their negative publicity. That's why they say like negative publicity is the best because it gets the most attention and shit. And nowadays you get paid off of attention. So like if someone's freaking out over, oh, look what P. Diddy did, you know, like this and that, like that's fucking hella negative publicity. He ain't getting paid off that shit. But if it was on a different level, he would be. That's like 6ix9ine, bro. That fool got paid hella money off of his entire situation, bro. Yeah, dude. 6ix9ine was smarter than everybody somehow. I don't know, man. He pulled it off, though. I mean, it's kind of having its repercussions now, but that fool really played the whole fucking game, bro. He outdid everybody out the box. I don't know how, but yeah, he's still a piece of shit snitch, but he made the most money off of everything he did, basically, compared to most of the people that were in it at the time. And that shit was crazy to me. I was like, this fool is fucking trolling, dude. Trolling hard. The craziest thing is that was kind of like the turning point. Nah, it wasn't the turning point, but that was like when I realized, like, yeah, shit is fucked, bro. People are promoting these kinds of people. People are listening to snitch music type shit. Like, nah. I knew shit was weird when people were like, "Oh, we're smoking backwoods now," and I was like, "That's crazy," because in my time, that shit was everybody was dissing on people smoking woods. Like early 2000s rap, everybody was saying like they were dissing fucking anybody that was smoking woods, bro. Like that shit was gay. That shit was fucking like you don't know what you're doing type shit. I don't know. That's just what the culture was. Yeah, if I roll up, I fucking buy a Swisher, bro. Yeah, Dutches be tasty too. Yeah, that double Dutch. Yeah, that's that double Dutch. How is Paco still in here? That fool should be at work. Paco, get your ass to work. W. Oh hell no. I wouldn't see. I wouldn't go see Kendrick Lamar if he was in the backyard. He's where he's supposed to be. Y'all need to learn the answer. They where they're supposed to be, bro. Oh God, every time. I don't know. To be honest, right? Yeah, and I'm out. She about to get down on one knee for Slim. Where's Slim? Bye. Yeah. Yo, there was a night I was out in the trenches back when I was slanging and shit. I had a couple other slangers with me too. And this pack of fucking people, like youngins and shit, like YNs and shit, they start walking up. They had a couple of hoochies with them and shit. And we're in this notorious parking lot for like people getting killed in that bitch. And we're waiting on the plug type shit to come supply us more, you know? And these people walk up to my motherfucking car, bro. And I literally told them both. I was like, shut the fuck up. Let me do the talking. And they come up to the window, bro. And the first thing they said is, where the hoes at? Where the bitches at? And my first response is, where they supposed to be? Where they supposed to be? They all busted the fuck up laughing. They're like, dude, that was the best answer ever. They're like, I love that shit. And then they left us the fuck alone after that, bro. It was fine. Cause I knew if my homies fucking answered, it would be some stupid shit, and they would think that we were fucking square or something, and they'd start trying to fucking debo us or something, and then the homies would start tripping, and then everything would be ugly and messy, bro. And I was like, nope. Yeah. Oh shit. Where's the concert at? Nice. Hey, send me a piece in the mail, Slim. Does do, does melanin absorb the vitamins and shit from the sun better too? Yeah. Does that mean you have brown eyes? What does that mean though? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I thought melanin was only in skin. There we go. See, that makes sense. There we go. Okay. Damn, that's kind of crazy, if you think about it, because I was going to say, if you covered up everything and you only absorb the sun through the eyes, would your skin get darker, right? And yes, that is true. I don't, it's not the fact that they're like that, but the fact that they're harder to read. They don't use facial expressions and like they use very little. It's hard to read them or judge them as like people, which I've come to understand, you know what I'm saying? So I don't hate them or anything. I just noticed that and I take that shit in and I kind of just treat it different. Like I always kind of keep them at a distance type shit and I don't allow them like the position to do something. Oh, I don't take anything back.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding the deployment. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky. Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone. We've got 10 squads active in the field. Marking LZ. Eliminate targets and bring them back faster. Only 10 left. Enemy UAV is online. Never mind. Eyes on enemy.
Eyes on enemy.
got time for another bounty. Get it done. Enemy UAV overhead.
You said the H stand for homeboy.
You have reinforcements inbound.
That's crazy.
Your squad mate's MIA. We're reducing redeployment time.
You think that shit stand for Houston?
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. Primary objective complete.
Let's get back in.
All targets eliminated. Go get the revenge. Enemy UAV is online. Some of your squad is outside the safe zone. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Additional contract online. Enemy precision airstrike. Find cover. Hostile shooter.
Watch it. Waypoint marked. You good?
Hostile UAV in the area.
Appreciate
Squad
it.
mate
Angle
back
mark.
on station. Good work.
Reinforcing arm.
Enemy UAV is online.
Enemy sighted.
Loadout drop headed your way. Hostile airstrike incoming. Enemy soldier incoming.
I'm hit.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Reinforcing armor.
All bounty targets are KIA. Well done.
They're on me. Loading new mag. Enemy moving. Incoming fire. Reinforcing
Hey,
armor.
man.
Reloading.
Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile UAV in the area. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy is no longer tracking you. You lost them.
Changing mags.
They're on me. I'm back up. Ready for action.
Stand by for redeployment. Fire sale active. Buy station right. UAV is online.
Fire.
Enemy UAV
Volley thermal
overhead.
grenade.
Enemy advanced UAV overhead.
Semtex front.
You have reinforcements inbound.
Under fire. Broke their armor. Inserting armor.
Resurgence is about to end. Make it count.
Low on ammo. Let's get back
Back
in.
on station. Go get after it. Enemy UAV is online. Hostile UAV in the area. Additional target added while time remains. Some of your squad is outside the safe zone. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Fire sale's over. Adjusting prices. Enemy precision. Resurgence has been deactivated. This is the end game.
Let's get back
Time
in.
for vengeance. You're redeploying. Additional target added. Squad's in the safe zone. Gas is moving.
Got me fired.
Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated. Hostile UAV in the area.
Have y'all seen the Scante King on fucking TikTok, bro? It's just diabolical.
Squad's still operational in the area.
This is crazy.
Safe zone. Gas is inbound.
Watch it.
Enemy sighted. Eyes on enemy.
You're in the top three. Don't let up now. 3 squads left in the war zone. Stay alert. Only 2 left. Only 5 remain. You were close. Losing ground. Moving.
Yeah, that's me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all speaking on that, and I'm not affiliated with nothing, so I can't speak on shit, you know, so. But at the end of the day, I'm down for that mass treaty, bro, against our government any day now. You know what I'm saying? This shit's a bug's life anymore, bro. Yeah, man, I'm sick of this shit that we're living every fucking day, bro. It don't even make sense. The day we come together as we the people again, bro, we can take this bitch back. I fucking love. Oh, y'all doing a university? Yeah. Man, I be trying to tell people Kai Sen that's on some shit, bro. Y'all need to do that. Yeah.
Use this time for some target practice. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Yeah, that shit would be lit. Yeah. I'm trying.
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Resurgence. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back home. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
UAV standing
Ready for action.
Stand by for redeployment. Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done.
Yeah, that's what I needed. Equipment. I have all the talent and none of the equipment.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Let's get back in.
You're back on station. Don't get after it.
Loading new mag. Incoming fire.
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
Get an LDBR on my mark.
Right, it's like church.
You have reinforcements inbound. Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done. Your squad made it to the safe zone. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. It's down to 10. Win this thing. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. Enemy advanced UAV is active.
Aguinaldo calling in UAV.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah.
Enemy UAV is online. Enemy deployed an advanced UAV. Enemy soldier incoming. Friendly loadout drops on the way. You have reinforcements inbound.
LDBR, ready for launch.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Reinforcing armor.
Enemy dropping into the AO. It's all on you. Stay alive so your squad
That's
can
one step.
redeploy. Squad mate back on station. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tag map. Get hunting.
Hell yeah.
A deserter left your squad. We'll redeploy you faster to make up for it.
Ready for
Time
action.
for vengeance. You're redeploying. All squad mates are in the safe zone. Gas is closing in. You have reinforcements inbound.
Incoming fire. Man down. Loading fresh mag. Let's get back in.
Returning you to the front. Earn this. Fire sale is active. Buy station prices are adjusted. Enemies are dropping into the area.
Ready for
Watch
action.
the skies. Get ready. You're redeploying.
on enemy.
Surgeon's window is ending. Watch your six.
Five straight. Switching mags.
Hey, I was a driver at UPS.
Loading fresh mag.
Let's get back
You're
in.
getting another chance. Weapons free. Move to the safe zone.
Incoming fire.
Enemy UAV is online. Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal. Enemy soldier incoming.
Fuckers got me.
Only 4 left. Hostile shooter. 5 squads still operational in the AO. They hit us hard
Right
that
on
time.
target.
Dust yourself off, regroup, and get back out there.
Alright, y'all. I'll be back on later.